Yeah, this is A. Bolden with Lehigh Valley News, New Year's Eve edition. Okay, police caught a 38-year-old man. According to police, he robbed an old lady at her car. He told the lady he had a gun. He told her to get in the car. Then he got in the car. Then he told her to drive around while he robbed her. I think that is kidnapping. I don't know. I think it's kidnapping. I don't know what it looked like. He eventually fled the vehicle on foot. Officers arrested him shortly after this robbery. They caught him at Wind Creek Casino in Bethlehem. During the search for the suspect, several schools were placed on lockdown. The victim was treated at a local hospital for her injuries she sustained in the South. This happened on December 1st. You see, that's what things are turning into with this with all these cars, man. People got these cars. People robbing these people in these cars. Now that's a lot of victims. I don't know. Understand? I was gonna say with this car culture. You know, me myself, I have a car. I have a bike. I like my bike. Anyway, I may get a car one day. Who knows? No matter. Okay. Two men from Allentown, PA, Pennsylvania, has been charged with multiple burglaries. They are charged with around 30 counts of burglary, conspiracy to commit burglary in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Police, local police agencies, along with Lehigh County Auto Theft Task Force. These people robbed houses and they stole cars. And two guys, they robbed houses, they stole cars. They did all this in Montgomery County, Northampton County, Berks County, and Schuylkill counties. And they did all that. And all the prosecutors in all them counties got together and agreed to consolidate the charges and prosecute in Lehigh County. Well, that goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, number 3. This happened around December 3rd, 2019. Two guys argued over a woman. Then the three of them were in a bar and they was arguing. And these two guys got into argument over this woman. This happened in Queens, New York. Okay, a 47-year-old man. They got to argument with 47-year-old punched the 49-year-old man. The 49-year-old man fell over, struck his head on the sidewalk, and was rushed to hospital with medical, and he was put in a medical induced coma. Understand? The reason they put him into a medical induced coma is because he had a fractured skull and bleeding of the brain. Okay. He died. He died about 3 days later, and this is what a woman said. Woman said about her. See, the husband got into a fight over. This was husband and wife, and this other man was talking to this guy's wife. You know what I mean? And the guy's husband, the lady's husband, punched this guy, knocked him down, and later he died. Okay? Now, this is what the lady said about her husband after they found out this dude died. Okay, she says, since this happened, my husband feels very sick. He's trembling. He's so nervous. He cannot eat or sleep. He will never be the same person he was. There you go. There you go. That winds it up there. Everybody, listen, okay? You know, I'm putting on people. I'm telling you, man, I learned my lesson. And number 4, federal agents find drugs and guns on Lil Wayne's private jet. He may face charges after Christmas. He was caught in Miami about to fly to California. My favorite Lil Wayne record is John. Listen, Lil Wayne, they told Lil Wayne had, it was 11 of them, okay, on this private jet. And they told everybody they got a confidential, somebody ratted him out and said that this dude had drugs and guns on that plane. And the cops came, and the ATF and all kinds of things, the FBI, everybody. And they told everybody to get out their plane. And they searched that plane, and they found drugs, and they found guns. Now, they ain't really charged nobody yet because it's Christmas. Okay? And the court is closed. So they said, we're going to wait, and we're going to charge, if they're going to charge this guy or anybody with something, it's going to be after Christmas. Now listen, this is what I think. I think Lil Wayne could probably tell somebody, yo, you're going to have to take the fall for this, man. See, let's see who take the fall for Lil Wayne. Because that was Lil Wayne's jet. Understand? Therefore, if anybody goes to jail for that, he's responsible for anything in his jet. Okay? Not that I have anything against Lil Wayne, but you see, I don't want to see no, if somebody take the weight for him, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't know, man. Anyway, I like Lil Wayne, because I like John. But you know what? The guy shouldn't be running around with guns and drugs like that, man. Illegal drugs like that. If anything, I don't know what kind of drugs he had, but I don't know. He got too much money for all that BS. Too much money for all that. And number 5. Okay. 2 gunmen shot through a door of a family in the Bronx. They had videos of the 2 men in the hallway. See, they got video surveillance everywhere, so anybody do anything wrong, they getting caught. Well, anyway, they didn't catch the guy so far. Okay, and one looked at, and it was a man and woman and the little girl in the apartment. The shots came at about 8 p.m. They knocked on the door. The guy looked through the peephole and saw these 2 guys. Okay, then the guys pulled out a gun and started shooting through the door. This happened on Westchester Avenue, near Tinton. I think that's the Bronx, New York. Understand? But the crooks shot. What the crooks did, they shot the dog. You know, and the dog died under the Christmas tree. Understand? They shot the dog in the stomach. When they shot through the door, they shot the dog in the stomach. You know, which is a very sad Christmas. Thank you. But it was a happy Christmas because no human beings got hurt. Thank you. Okay, a 19-year-old man, this is number 6. A 19-year-old man who felt his unwed pregnant sister was an embarrassment to the family, then strangled her and is charged with capital murder. Police in Colony, Texas arrested a man after he confessed to killing his 23-year-old sister. She was 8 months pregnant when he killed her. On December 16, 2019, he stashed her body in the trunk of his car, the trunk of his truck, and he dumped her in a remote area. But he went back and got the body and brought it and dumped it in the alley around the corner from his house. Police want to thank the community for sharing home surveillance and doorbell cameras, which are everywhere. Okay. All right. He killed his sister because because he was pregnant for some dude that he probably didn't like. That. It was the husband who noticed, not the husband, but the lady, but the father of the girl who was pregnant, who put out a missing persons on the girl. So I'm just saying, the guy left it. Anyway, it was wrong. This dude killed that pregnant girl. Come on, come on, man. I think that might have something to do with religion. I'm not sure, but it was still crazy for him doing that. Okay, number 7. Okay, a 9-month-old boy died at the Florida hospital in a bathtub. Both parents had fell asleep after, you know what they was probably doing. Both parents had fell asleep, left the baby in the tub. Okay, when they got to the tub, when a woman woke up, went to the bathroom, she seen a little kid laying in the tub, face down, blue. Understand? The lady pulled the kid out the bathroom, ran and got the husband, who's also in the bed asleep. They tried CPR on the baby. They couldn't revive the baby. The fireman couldn't revive the baby. The cops couldn't revive the baby. And the woman had 2 other kids. And the woman had 2 other kids. And it's number 7. Which call came and got the little boy was pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. The couple had 2 other children which were taken away. The Department of Children and Families has taken custody of both of the other 2 kids. It's a damn shame what happened to that kids. I don't know. I think the same as like leaving your kid in the car and forgetting to stay in the car. You forget your kid, you know what I'm saying? Okay, number 8. Okay, a South Carolina man will spend life behind bars, the jury said. Him raping a 10-year-old child. The child got pregnant from the horrible assault. The man knew the child's mother, went into the child's room while she was watching SpongeBob SquarePants, turned off the TV and lights, and raped her. Several months after the incident, the mother took the little girl for an abortion. Not a girl, was 11. Took the girl for an abortion. DNA from the fetus showed that who the father was. The jury convicted the man in 15 minutes of first-degree criminal sexual assault. The judge immediately gave him life in prison. Oh, man. Okay, raping a 10-year-old girl, got her pregnant. That's crazy. People are crazy. Okay, number 9. Okay. Cops released photos of 14-year-old guy who slayed the girl in Morningside Park. That's in Harlem, New York. The girl went to the park to buy some weed. Okay, this guy took a knife and killed her. He also robbed her. Pictures of this guy they had pictures of this guy with a do-rag on. This kid who killed this girl was 14. Okay, I think this girl was 14 too. Okay, this is so sad. So this dude is going to get life in prison. Okay. At 14, they give you life in prison. Anyway, last one, number 10. Number 10. Okay. A drug dealer who was accused of murdering 2 women was shot to death in front of his building. Was shot to death in front of that same building. 15 years ago, 2 women were found dead and naked in the hallway outside the projects on 178th, inside the project hallway on 178th Street in the Bronx. The killer pumped 3 rounds into the killer pumped, well, now I'm talking about the guy who killed the girls, okay? This guy, this guy, he was a drug dealer, but he also, like, in that same building where he killed them 2 girls, and he did some time for that too. This same building, he went and he threatened, I think one of the girls got killed, mother or something. You know, and he pulled out a gun on some lady in that building. You know, and he still running around. So somebody in that building, so he went to that, he went in front of, he stopped in front of that building in a SUV. Okay, what kind of car was that? It was an expensive drug dealer car. So here you go. In a GMC SUV. That's not necessarily a drug dealer car. A lot of people got them. Okay, and I see the picture of the car is black. Okay, a GMC SUV, and they shot him 3 times in the head. Okay, this drug dealer who murdered these 2 women in that same building was in front of. You know, I think the reason they killed this guy, they shot him in the head like that because, you know, he was just terrorizing the neighborhood. You know what I mean? I knew people like that growing up. Okay, I grew up in New York. All right, not that that's any kind of distinction from any place else. But what I'm saying is, this dude was probably terrorizing that community, them projects, you know? And you could be disrespecting people. Because this is the United States, okay? You know what I mean? Just like every other country. The United States got a lot of guns. We got a lot of guns in this country. That means to respect your fellow man. Thank you. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a whole 9. Thank you. This is Abe at Lehigh Valley News. Press the thing at the bottom, the subscribe button, and whatever. And press the subscribe button. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Merry Christmas.